Hey Carlos, you know they're probably really good at this because last year our school started a journey of leadership and learning.
I'm just putting it out there. If you ever ask me what leadership means, I tell you it means setting a path for you and others and following through with it.
Well, if you ask me, what leadership means is to do great things for you and others.
Okay, so we get it. Leadership means lots of different things, but a thing that we for sure know is that being leaders helps guide us each and every day here at Cherokee.
And as a school in Cherokee, we choose to inspire, believe, achieve, and lead.
Okay, so thanks for coming out. Bye-bye.
Bye. You can't leave.
Here at Cherokee, there's much more than just words of a mission statement. They help us with our most important goal, making the world a better place.
You know what, Kate? You're right. We choose to inspire to reach our full potential.
Yeah, kind of like this
Yeah, Carlos, just like that. You're my inspiration.
I know.
Well, we do work to be an inspiration to others.
We also believe in our own abilities, and we believe everyone has greatness in them.
We can set and achieve our goals and help others reach their goals too.
And we are a family of leaders who can make a difference today and a difference tomorrow.
Overall, we're just happy you're here to celebrate with us so we can stand for greatness together. We'd like to introduce Mrs. Mair, our principal, and Mrs. Sleem, a member of our Lighthouse team.
Very good, kids. Very good. Impressive. Carlos, you are my inspiration as well, but I am still not going to take you up on that offer to teach me to do that flipping thing. Thank you, kids. Have a great day. We'll see you in just a little while. Excited. So we are very, very excited for you to be here today. About October 2013 is when I became principal of Cherokee Elementary. So it's been about two and a half years. Feels like a blink of an eye, and then some days it feels like it's taking forever, but that's education. I had about 17 years as a classroom teacher. I was a teacher in elementary and in middle school. I had some years working with the ISD and doing some curriculum for our district, and then I had been a mom of my own 4 boys who actually went to Chippewa Valley Schools. So I had an idea of, when I got this job, really what you want education to be. What you want from your kids and what you want from your staff, and it's like this little twinkle at the end of the tunnel, and you don't know if you're going to get down that path or not. Because you know what, they don't train you for these things. They don't train you to be leaders. They train you to be managers. They train you to be, other things. So I can honestly say that glimmer of hope in my eye has blossomed to something that it's quite unbelievable where we are today. We're very excited to share that with you. We are home to about a little over 600 students and about 420 families. We have a very diverse culture, as you'll see today when you take your walk around. And most importantly, we have a supportive community. I have a wonderful, wonderful group of PTO. I have wonderful families. We've really worked to build that family here at Cherokee. And this has helped us along that path. I also have a wonderfully incredible group of staff members, and there's about 75 of us that work together to bring our vision and build that vision with our families. When we got together after probably in January 2014, we had a discussion of what we really wanted to see from our children. As a staff, where did we want our children to go? As families, what did they want to see from their children? And what we knew is we wanted children that were empowered in their own education, they were engaged in their learning, children that could collaborate and work together and be able to go out into the world with a set of skills that would make them competent in the 21st century. We wanted kids that could listen and then speak. And most importantly, we wanted kids to have the skills that would make them successful in their own life, but truly to do what's most important, which is make the world a better place. And so as a family of leaders today, you will hopefully get to see our kids share with you how they're trying to make our world a better place.
We are Cherokee Cub Scout Pack 225, and we have boats, cars, and trophies that we earn by making cars and making boats and stuff, and we race them in finals.
We are the Girl Scouts of Southeastern Michigan, and we helped the elderly yesterday to earn our Bronze Award. We realized that they were lonely, and so we put together a little program for them and gave them some company so we could help them feel better living there.
We are the Daisies and Brownies from Cherokee Elementary, and we give out cookies.
In Science Olympia, we study different events. We have two events, but we have one event left.
It's a motor.
by telling everyone the upcoming events, and we also celebrate birthdays, tell what's coming up, tell what's being served for lunch, and we gain responsibility skills and communication skills that will help us grow overall leadership skills. This is Lego team, and why we're a leader in B school, because we begin with an end in mind, and we're proactive because we need to program the robot before the competition. You earn the badge tag when you participate in something, and when you participate, you if you participate in that, like trick or treat, or if you jump rope behind on there, or if you go to the daddy-daughter days, or donate cookie dough to the school, then you can earn a badge tag.
Okay, the green team. We are the green team. We help clean up the environment around our school and inside of our school. We adopt animals like this cheetah right here, and the chimpanzee, and the cheetah's name is Paws, to represent our school. And a couple of facts about the green team is last year we won the Evergreen School of the Year. And we also clean inside of our school and outside of our school. And this is our green team poster board. It says no littering because that's wrong. If we litter, then the earth will get sick because the earth's not going to be healthy or clean. So that's why we don't litter. And also we clean windows like you see right here. When you see that nasty stuff on the windows, you clean it up so it won't spread germs, because all around the school, some kids look through the windows to see, and then they get all these germs on their hands.
We're the Jump Rope for Heart team. Every time we raise $1, we save a life. When you raise enough money, you get prizes. And when you get prizes, you know that you've done something good. We did Shuck the Musical and Annie, and the Annie play is in May, and Shuck the Musical finished in February, and we synergized to all get along during rehearsals, and we put first things first, so we could clear our schedule to have time for the play, and we synergized. Here's the running club, and we run. We train for a 1-mile cross-country run, and soon we're going to be training for a 5K. So basically, we just run around and have lots of fun. We are the Safety Patrol and Service Squad. We take kindergartners and first graders to their pod and bus. We also help kindergartners and first graders and other kids safely across the street.
I'm Ron Roberts, I'm the superintendent.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for being here, really appreciate it.
For letting us.
Isn't it nice?
It's amazing.
And you know, someone else told us that this school, I'm trying to think, I don't know if it's 20 or 25 years old.
You would never know.
Lynn, she'll know. She better know. But anyway, maybe 20, but it still looks beautiful.
It is beautiful.
You know?
Beautiful.
And Lynn's done all her touches on it too.
Okay, we're introducing our superintendent, Mr. Roberts, and Dr. who?
Dr. Broski.
Broski.
Dr. Broski, who's my boss, Dr. Broski. Thank you, cards. Wow.
Destined for great
I know. Yes. Great today, great tomorrow. All right, Carlos, who do we want to introduce right now?
Emily and Michael talking about their lemonade stand and how to make the world a better place.
Very good. So there's some paperwork on your table, and Emily and Michael, come on up. Share with us what you do.
Hello, my name is Emily Broadridge. I'm a 5th grader in Wichita
Symposium to inspire, believe, achieve, and lead.
We hope you enjoyed your lunch and lemonade. Please join us on June 4th. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily and her family, for providing some refreshments today. We are very excited for their success. So as you wrap up today, we invite you to stand for greatness, or if you already do stand for greatness, we are happy to stand for greatness with you. We hope you had a wonderful day here at Cheyenne. No, where am I?
Cherokee.
Cherokee, I did that. I was to call out to Dr. Borowski.
Guess what?
Oh, we have some questions.
We have some questions.
Questions.
The first one.
Yes, we will post all of our videos and links on our website. So if you go to ChippewaValleySchools.org, you can find Cherokee Elementary, and all of our information is there for you. So if you like those videos, we would love to share them. If I got better at, like putting things on Facebook, but I don't tweet, I leave that to my superintendent. Can you take it?
It's all out there right now.
Okay, great. So, done. We do have a presentation for new families on Leader and Me. We and our sister school, Erie, put together an informational night. Erie's not too far down the road for us, it's about a mile or so. So we do have informational nights. But we also, because we can't get our families always to come in, we have information that goes out in our monthly packet. What we do as a school is we make sure that packets go out on the first of the month. Anything that is required for the month is in that packet, so families don't have. As a mother of 3 boys, I was having a hard time keeping track of my own things, so we really tried to make it easier for our families. So our families can find information in the packet each month on a different habit and how they can utilize those things at home.
This one kind of goes along with it.
What opportunities do you provide to increase parent involvement? One of the most successful things that we've had right now, and it was a very challenging thing, was this last week, about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks, we began the journey of a collaborative conference. We did collaborative conferences this time around to really encourage that empowerment and engagement between our families and our children. So that was one of the ways that we've increased some parent involvement. We have about 93% of our families attending, and 97% really preferred the collaborative conferences over the regular conferences. So we gathered some data to share with our community. Some of the other things that we do, we have a very, very strong PTO. They're wonderful. They're in the building today. They are wonderful people, and we're very, very lucky to have them. They are our greatest voice. A lot of the things that we do, we make sure to go digital because that's how our families work. So lots of our things are on Facebook, and they're in ways, just little things. We also, if you saw the kids with brag tags, we encourage family involvement in different ways. We hope that you have participation through fundraisers. We hope you participate in things like the activities you saw on the wall. And we also have events where you can come. Kids, they tally, they keep record of the things that they do, and then we celebrate them in this room and in this space at the end of every trimester. So they get a little brag tag that says we high five for helping out, and that's one of the ways that we do it, because kids will go home and they'll be like, there's a PTO meeting tonight. You know that, right? And there's childcare. Just saying, Mom. That would be Carlos.
Yes.
How did we organize our Community Beautification Day? One of the things that, it was word of mouth. We really went around the building, took pictures of things that needed to be fixed. It was 20 years old. It was time for a facelift. So we invited members of our community. We had gotten some sponsorship to help us out a little bit, but the majority of it just came from word of mouth from people. It was really our first year starting the journey. So it was the first summer before we started school. But you know what, your families want their children to be in a beautiful place. So if you provide them with that opportunity, they come. If you build it, they will come. And sometimes they don't leave, but that's not bad. So that's our Community Beautification Day. We hold one every year. And then we also encourage a Child Beautification Day. So we do run something during our April Earth Month. And so we spend a month of cleaning and taking care of things. So that's word of mouth and information. Okay. Our school improvement goals are embedded in Leader in Me. Leader in Me is the window, everything falls underneath it. Actually, the video that came up first really goes through those advanced ed, the big ideas or the big standards for advanced ed. Everything falls under Leader in Me. When you're setting things and you're setting goals, it really just helps align. It's like it gives you a system to accomplish your school improvement. And that's pretty much, they intertwine. When we talk about everything you do with Leader in Me is making your building a better place. So it is by just authentically, it's school improvement. Somebody wrote on pink and pink.
Do you need that?
Oh, Leader in Me. When I began 3 years ago, we had about 250 referrals that had come in. For a building the size, that's, and you have to repeat offenders, that's a pretty big number. The first year we instituted Leader in Me, we had 127, and last year, this year, I think we're at 30 at most. Those are kids that repeat. The problem, the thing that's different is the conversation you have with children. And you're also empowering your teachers to handle a lot of the situations on their own, because they have the common knowledge, the common conversation. They know those wordage. When they can say, a child comes up and the first thing they want to do is tattletale, and we say, did you seek first understand? And then they're like, oh. Yeah. And they go back and they talk it out. So we have a lot more conversation about discipline. And it's not, you did this is why you're wrong, and you're a bad kid. It's, you made a choice, you're in charge of yourself. When they sit down and they want to blame it on somebody else, hey, you're in charge of you. You're proactive. Who's in charge of you? And then there's a lot of reflection. So it's really cut down on the number of behavior issues that we've had to deal with in the office, but also it's really built that relationship between teachers and families, and also between our staff and us. The one thing that we really were very focused on doing was not making discipline a discipline thing. It's not a negative thing, it's a learning experience. So we took away referral forms in their most basic form. That referral form is what we share between the office and teachers, but it is never shared with parents because it's a conversation between us. The conversation between families and teachers is a reflection page that the child fills out, and then we share that with them. Because when you get as a parent, you get a piece of paper with things checked off that this is what your kid did wrong, wrong, wrong. It's you telling the parent.
Goodbye, hope you had a good time.